Hello Fretwellers and welcome back to the hunt for the Enderdragon. And in today's episode we're going after Ender Pearls to make the Eyes of Ender so that we can get to the end. So not too much has happened since you saw me last in this series. I did get one Ender Pearl. I saw an Enderman wandering around nearby my hut, so I went and grabbed him and got his Ender Pearl. I've been hunting skeletons for arrows, and we're going to continue to do that today. And I am on normal, that's good. We're going to be doing that today. My armor's took a little bit of a beating, so I want to get some new armor kind of ready in advance, really, I guess you could say. And by the end of this episode, I'm going to have the required amount of Ender Pearls to go to the end. I have also been working on a care package, I guess you could say, to take to the end with me. I've put in the Ender chest, which is going to be very useful. Helmet is already gone. I am getting pretty low on iron, so I may have to go after some more, there's plenty of it around. I've been doing a bunch of brewing, not really anything else besides that, but I am level 29, so I want to get to level 30 and do an enchantment, and then hopefully try and get to level 30 again fairly rapidly. So the target first is to get the skeletons and the enderman, and also do some enchanting. So do I have a fully repaired bow? I do not. And do I have any sticks? I do not. I only have sort of like junk basically. So alright then, what we'll do is we'll do the diamond chestplate first instead, and we could do the bow later. Now I'm not crazy about zombies, creepers or spiders really. I'm looking for skeletons and endermen. Now along with that I am also looking to keep this smite sword around, because when I go to the end it's got fire aspect on it, so if I accidentally look at an enderman I can just tap him with this guy and he'll leave us alone. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. So that's kind of the objective, I guess you could say. I see a bunch of skeletons over here, so I want to nail these guys while I have the opportunity. I think there's 5 around maybe. That guy had got an enchanted bow. And we're already at level 30, but I'm going to kill these skellies while they're here. There's no guarantee that I'm going to find any. Don't fight them in water. That's a bad idea. So really, all I need to take to the end with me is the diamond sword on its own, and a power 5 infinity 1 bow will cover me for pretty much anything that can arise, because there's a bug in the game right now where sword enchants don't actually work on the Enderdragon, so it's kind of pointless. But I do see an enderman right there. Oh, go away. I'm not in the mood for your games. So we want the diamond chest, and I want my iron sword, because this one's got fire aspect on it. Now he's going to be in the way, isn't he? Because if he shoots him... that went over the edge. Come here, dude. No pearl. Time for the boots, though. What we could really do is find in a group of them, and then take advantage of that, and trying to get a couple at once, really. So I had to leave my enchanter down here, unfortunately, because of things that have happened. Perfect. Protection 4. The thorns isn't so great, but for how long it's actually going to be used, I'm not going to worry too much about the thorns aspect of it. Now, I don't know if thorns actually works on the dragon or not, so I'm not entirely sure how that may end up faring for us. And don't you dare blow up my hut. How dare you try and blow up my hut. My hut is lovely, though I think I officially named it the Shack, didn't I? The Hunter's Shack is what I officially called it. Go on, fall in the ravine. That's made my day. Now, can I jump over here before getting knocked off by the skeleton? 3 hits on you. Ow. Ah, it missed me that time. I'm not very good at evading skeletons, I have to say. It's It's never been something that I've been a master of, and I could hardly say I'm a master of that art, but... Well, I think I'm pretty good at combat overall. I'm not perfect at it by any stretch of the imagination, but I think that I could survive pretty much anything that's thrown at me. I have a lot of super hostile experience, which is why I'm going to be applying the knowledge that I've gained in those things to try and prevail against the dragon here. I must have played, what, maybe 4 or 5 of those maps. So I have a good amount of experience with dealing with situations and managing on low gear and not having a lot of things and stuff like that. I'm pretty good at managing food. I may not be the best combat expert, but certainly tactically I think I've got the know-how, I think, as regards that. There's an Enderman here, but why did he have to be surrounded by creepers? You know what I could do that I never do with Enderman? Just look at him. Oh boy. Now I just aggravated most of the zombies around here. Oh, now I've just aggravated the whole army, so I may as well go and attack him anyway. Oh, dang creepers. Let me see here. The pearls don't drop, do they? They really are reluctant to give those up. Let me see now. See if there's any over here in the sort of open plains. This is where I do most of my skeleton hunting. Over here, it's a good place. I prefer actually fighting in big open areas like this over caves. I hate fighting in caves. If it was a choice of caves or this, I would take this every time. The reason for that is, with caves, monsters always get the jump on me, and I do not like that. I like to be in a position where I can jump on them. And in caves, they can hide, and it's tight quarters. It can be very difficult to try and see what you're doing and where things are coming at you from. And you can fall down holes. And, well, you can do that on the overworld, but typically you'll see them more so than you will in caves. And also, monsters can't drop on your head, so it's not too much of a problem here. You carrying an enchanted sword? I would like it. Here, give me an ingot. So I would like to keep the sword around if I can. Maybe when it gets down to a quarter durability, I may swap it out for something a little different. Just so that I've got it as a nice weapon to take with me to the end. And I'm looking for 15 ender pearls. And the reason I'm looking for 15 ender pearls is because I'm going to need 12 for the frame to just go to the end in general. And I'm also going to need a couple more just in case I end up... I've seen it before where people end up spawning on those obsidian platforms and the dragon knocks them off. I want an ender pearl so that I can like throw and go straight onto the island and then set up camp there instead of being floating around in the middle of space. I would much prefer to be able to just lob an ender pearl. And also, if the dragon knocks me off in the time that I threw the ender pearl, then I will land before I die from void damage. So it's kind of a win-win situation there. And I want a couple more than I actually need for in case I die while fighting the dragon and I am on one of them platforms. I ain't going to spawn anywhere else. So it would be beneficial, for me anyway, to be able to just have access to that more than one time without having to go and hunt Enderman. However, we do have the opportunity that while the end stays unloaded, I won't lose any stuff unless I happen to die to the void, which of course then I will lose all my stuff. But aside from that, I do have basically access to going to make new care packages in my ender chest via potion brewing. I could go mining for maybe some more diamonds if I lost all my diamond gear. Probably won't do that because I would find it very tedious in order to do that, and it would not be very entertaining. I kind of want to keep it very action based. So now it's back to day again. We've ended the night with no pearls, and I've got some more bones and arrows, which is good news. How much are we looking at in terms of arrows? A full stack. That's not bad going for 2 nights, I guess, because I did do one off camera. So now, I guess, there is a chance for ender pearls to spawn in chests in the stronghold, but the chances of that are slim. They're very, very slim. And the stronghold is kind of all chopped up and broken up into bits, so that could also prove to be a bit of a problem in doing so. But I do want to get to the portal and secure it, and get rid of the silverfish spawner out of there. I don't want that in the way, so that's going to be probably our next primary objective. On the bright side, we did enchant our chest plate. We do still need to enchant our legs. How's my other armor doing? It's doing fine. And I still need to do the bow. So they're the things that I kind of still need to do. Now, before we go, what's in here? More instant health 2. I want my speed and I want my strength. I'm just going to take 1 potion with me for now. It'll do the job while I go and secure the portal. I'm also going to need some coal and some wood, which I'm going to have to go collect. Do I have any? I do have an iron axe, and shall I take super duper pick? Man, why not? We might run into some diamonds while we're down there, so we'll take that as well. So here's the melon farm I got set up. Pretty basic standard melon farm. Just using it to harvest some melons every now and then, and it's doing its job. I don't need too many. I would also like more gold, see if I can get one of those golden apples, the notch apples that people speak of from far and wide. I would like some of the gold for that, and also some of just the regular golden apples as well, because in this version you can actually just craft them with the nuggets. In 1.6 and above, you're going to have to craft them with ingots, and that is a real bummer. It's a real unfortunate shame that that's happened, but that was what was decided. I'm not the developer, so we've just got to live with that one. It's not a huge gameplay changing experience. I'm actually surprised that I'm thinking about using golden apples, because I barely ever use them in the game anyway. So it's kind of even more of a shock to actually use them in vanilla, because normally I don't use them. So it would only be for something like this, and if I was playing in a vanilla survival world like MrMFretwell plays Minecraft, I would probably be okay, because I would have full diamond armor anyway through doing more mining that I have done in this series, and also I would have probably eventually in the long run a zombie pigman farm, so I wouldn't have to worry as much about things like that, making golden apples and such. There was a ladder there, but I did not take it because I'm pro. And I'm also going to collect iron, because I do want some iron. I am running pretty low on this stuff, so any iron as well is also welcome in this case. Now then, more iron. I am looking to get to the stronghold, so that is going to be up towards the library, isn't it? Didn't really want the rail, but I'll take it. Yeah, here's the library right here. I do have blocks on me. Good. I could probably... Oh, here we go. Where are you lurking? That's another thing that we can't do as well in 1.6 is take damage. So the portal room, I know, is off there somewhere. It's right in the back of this cavern. Well, at least my understanding of it is. I think it's in a wall somewhere. Kind of, yeah, it's right there, look. You can just about see it. It's right in that wall. So what we could do with doing is getting up. I saw you. I know what you're up to. You're not doing it today. Oh, maybe you are, but it didn't hurt me in doing it, so that's cool. You can blow up as long as you don't blow up diamonds or hurt me. And you can do whatever you want beyond that. So we really need to get up, don't we? We want to get up higher, if anything. And I do have a stairwell here, apparently, which will take me up to the library, which... That's going to be a start. I guess we could slowly make our way over there in the side of the ravine. That would possibly be a way to go. Along the side. I'm not going to worry about keeping the silverfish spawner around. There's a chest there. What an odd door to have. That's what I love about strongholds. They have such strange things. Any pearl? No, but some boots and an apple and a spare sword. So we'll take that. So there's the portal room right there. So is there like a little way? There's a way down, but there's not a way up. But maybe if we go down, we will go up. Ow. Wow, that took a lot of damage. I think it was the fall damage that really hurt me there. But creepers seem to... I know they've been buffed, and I am really against that change, if anything, that occurred in 1.3. Don't let me get loose on talking about creeper buffs. I'm really don't like that change. There was nothing down there, so we need to kind of keep continuing on. I am pretty outspoken as far as the creeper buff is concerned. I was not a fan of that. I think pretty much any other buff I could probably live with. The protection buff was fine. The potion buff, so it's not great, but I can live with it. So what are the other buffs? Sorry, the nerfs, I mean. What are the other nerfs that have gone on? Exactly, no. Now this is... Oh, we've come in around the back of the portal room. There we go, let's get rid of that. I don't want that lurking. All these doors. This place is so crumbled and in such a mess. Want to go in there, baddie? There you go. Although it seems to go more deeper this way. A staircase that goes to nowhere. I think I've seen that in a... either a film or a TV show once. It was like an elevator that just didn't go anywhere. Just people climbed it and then they fell off the other side. I can't remember what that's from. It might have been The Simpsons. I don't watch that too much anymore. But it could have been from that. Hey. Hey, whack him with a sword in his face. Oh, that's such a horrible way to greet me. What did I ever do to you? I didn't even shoot you like the other skeletons. Ugh. So this is the other ravine that I was, I wouldn't necessarily say talking about, but I knew it was here. We've seen it from above. There is not a whole lot here, to be honest. It kind of just serves as a separate entrance to the stronghold. There's really nothing here. A stairwell down. Does it go anywhere? Probably not. Just to a lot of the mossy and cracked brick. I hate these stairwells as well. These drive me insane. Those stairwells, they're so hard to try and navigate without falling off. Especially when you're in a hurry. Nothing in here. Oh, this is a big room. Let's close off some of the ways that monsters can come at us from. Nothing there. Nothing here. Stack up my torches. Anybody in here? This would be the obvious candidate, wouldn't it? But nope, nobody in here either, so that doesn't go anywhere. So that's this part of the stronghold clear. Haven't seen many, if any, chests at all in here. Just seen that one, didn't we, that was kind of floating around in space, but other than that, we've not seen much, I have to say. So this way will take us back towards the portal room. And I did not actually check. Oh, there's a chest here. 2 chests here. Iron pickaxe, some gold, and an iron chest plate. Iron pickaxe and some iron leggings. Not really what I was looking for, guys. I was hoping for some ender pearls, but your iron armor is appreciated. It'll give me replacements when things do finally run out. Nothing more here. See, this is what I was talking about. The chance of actually getting an ender pearl is very, very slim. If at all, I think. You will probably not end up with them. So this is the portal room right here. I want to see how many eyes of ender we need for it. We need all of them, which is Now that's just kind of like the final nail in the coffin. Everything's going against us at this point. So now I'm looking to head more back towards the surface at this point. Ooh. I need to hit him with my pick. Hate doing that. Because I know that it will be either nighttime soon or, yeah, it's nighttime now. So now is the time that we really need to be heading out of here and trying to get some more Endermen. I haven't seen any down here, so now would be the perfect time. Whoa! Oh dear, the mobs are out in force today. They don't want me around, that's for sure. Man, those diamond swords go fast. I think there's another ladder right here. Yeah. Up we go. And let's keep climbing. Keep climbing. And here we have a bridge. Yes, there's a bridge. To here, and then we go here. Now we... I really should make a more direct route down, shouldn't I? Just put one single ladder straight down, if I can, or carve out a tunnel or something, right into where we need to be, rather than trying to fumble around in all these different places. So we have a bunch of this stuff on us. Let me drop off the things that I really don't want at this moment in time, and keep the things I really do want. And hopefully I can run into a group of Endermen tonight. I did not see any last night or while I was doing it off camera. So fingers crossed, third time lucky. What time are we at? Moon is on the rise, so we do have a good amount of time. Let's take a quick peek over the hill. There's a zombie in an iron helmet, but is it enchanted? I might try and grab that. It might have something good on it. It doesn't look enchanted though, I have to be honest. Oh no, it is. I think he dropped it. No. Never mind. It was worth it, just to see if we could get maybe an iron helmet. I don't know what it was on it, but it didn't seem to have some very good enchants on it, because if it did, then it would have taken more than those 2 hits to kill. That was the same amount as a normal zombie. So it probably had protection 1 on it or something like that. Couldn't imagine it having anything really better than that on it. Maybe some unbreaking or something. I actually don't know if monsters can spawn with unbreaking armor. I know that they can spawn with armor that has specific enchants to it. And weapons, but I don't think, for example, like a zombie could not wield a sharpness unbreaking sword. I don't think they can actually do that. I think they can only get the weapon-based enchants, which is unfortunate. I really would like some unbreaking. Imagine finding a zombie and getting like a sharpness 3 unbreaking 3 sword or something. That would be pretty cool, but they don't drop it often enough, even if that did occur. But they do have regional difficulty in 1.6, and don't I know it with the zombies in MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft, so maybe that's more likely. Spider jockey with an enchanted bow. Not really looking for a spider jockey though, I'm looking for Enderman. There's a guy. There's a couple of guys. Pearl. Now I want to get these 2 guys. Maybe we can make it 3 pearls. I already have 1 in storage. No pearl from him. That was something broke. Oh man, he's gonna kill me. Pretty darn close. What broke? The legs. Sheesh, I don't have any instant health on me either. You're really vulnerable if you lose a piece of armor. But we have got 2 pearls, which is perfect. That's profit. Now I need to keep away from skeletons. I need to heal some hearts for a little bit. And hopefully get back up and maybe find some more Endermen while I'm running through the bushes. But Endermen seem very uncommon. They seem to always show up when you least want them, if that makes sense. When you're just starting out, there's always groups of them, but when you want to go and hunt ender pearls, they just don't show up. Now, of course, that's just silly in terms of if it actually happens or not, but yeah, it's just they don't make it easy for you. That's for sure. He's wielding a sword, but I'm really looking for that right now. Just mainly looking for ender buddies and skeletons to kill to get more arrows for my collection. My sword is getting pretty well baked at this point. Any endermen around? More skeletons, which is just lovely. He fell off the edge. It's probably going to be a Wilhelm scream moment in my editing. More dang skeletons. It's a shame that we haven't got a desert nearby. That may be something to search for when the day arrives. See if we can track down maybe a desert. Because that would be the ideal place to hunt endermen. Bring some supplies with me. Yeah, that's going to be something we have to do. It's going to be... see if we can track down a desert maybe. There's an enderman down there. Oh! Oh, hear that crunch. Oh no, now I'm in the water with a creeper behind me. No, he touched water. Where's he gone? Maybe we can find him. They can't teleport too far. Yeah, he's gone. Dang it. I know that you can. That they seem to have a higher spawn rate in the desert, so we may try and track down a desert in order to do this, because it's going to be too tedious at this rate. So that's going to be, I think, a small plan. Bring some supplies with us and try and build a desert shack somewhere. Get some stuff set up, and then hopefully we will find what we're looking for, which is more ender pearls. Now, I don't know whether they just naturally spawn higher in deserts along with all mobs, but it just seems that there tends to be more mobs around in the desert than anywhere else. So I'm thinking that that's what we should do. So we're going to do that next. And be aware that this episode will probably again be split into multiple parts, because for some reason I'm really enjoying doing long recordings all of a sudden and just wasting my voice away. So, alright, morning's almost upon us. How's my armor doing? Not great. Not bad, but not great. So I'm going to head through the jungle, I think, to see if we can spot a temple. We might find some diamonds doing that as well. But I'm going to wait until day is fully upon us before heading off and doing anything like that, because we might see endermen in early morning sunshine. Plus, if it happens to rain one night, then I'm not going to lose all the endermen that I'm fighting, because it doesn't rain in the desert. So that's just yet another reason to go to the desert. Which I didn't really want to do in this series. I didn't want to travel. But if I'm going to get this done in any reasonable time frame, it's going to be a case of, I think, a force put over trying to do it like this forever, because it's just not going to work. In all honesty, I don't think this is going to work very well. So, yeah, I'm not seeing any more now. I think most of the mobs have either despawned or are in the process of burning up, like our zombie friend over there, or just generally lurking. I was tempted when I was suggesting going to the desert to use the nether, but the nether could be very inconsistent, so I'm not going to risk it for that. Got 16 levels, so that's not bad going either. Now let me see, what do we got in here? I need to... no, I'm not going to bring an ender chest. I could build a nether portal if I went far enough away, or use it one way to get back fast. But I would prefer to craft a compass actually, and just save on obsidian, and we all know what happens when Fretwell heads to the nether, don't we? So, water bucket, iron ore. I have so much junk on me now, it's unreal. Let me see, I never use my potions. So, what do we want here? We want coal. Let's get ourselves 2 bits of coal, let's get that cooking up. That's all my brewing stuff, blocks and items and all various bits and pieces down there. I want, let's see, I want some coal. I'm going to bring half a stack of coal. I'm going to bring some iron picks with me. That can go in the trash can. Oh, I don't really want to bring all of these. Oh yeah, I got a music disc while I was doing this stuff off camera, so we're going to build a jukebox after we kill the Enderdragon, because we got my favourite disc. So it's going to happen. What else do I want? Gunpowder, I guess I can take downstairs. Mushroom downstairs. Trying to free up some room in this chest, if anything. I see you lurking out there. Let me get you away. You're a kind of one of those type of things. I have nowhere to put my things. I'm going to just stick them in here for the time being. In fact, I would want a spare chest piece on me. Let me just take a full suit of spare armor if I can afford it, because that would be handy to have. I'm going to have plenty of iron picks. I don't have the intention of doing much digging. I can always make stone tools if it really gets bad while I'm out there. Got a good bow. I'm going to fully repair it though before heading out.